Hello, my wonderful English learners. Welcome back to our storytelling classroom. Today, I have a story that might change how you think about learning and growing throughout your life. But first, let me ask you something. When you finished school, did you think your education was complete? Did you believe that your diploma or degree would be enough to succeed for the rest of your life? Diploma. This is a certificate you receive when you graduate from school. Many people think this way. They study hard, graduate, and then they stop learning. They think education is something that happens in classrooms with teachers and textbooks. But what if I told you that real education, the kind that transforms your life, happens every single day? What if the most successful people in the world never stop being students? Today, I want to tell you about Alex, a young person who discovered that life itself is the greatest teacher. Alex learned that if you don't choose to educate yourself daily, life will educate you through challenges, mistakes, and difficult experiences. Transform. This means to change completely, usually for the better. Are you ready to discover Alex's journey from confusion to clarity, from struggle to success? Alex was 25 years old and had been working at the same office job for 3 years since graduating from university. Alex had studied business and felt confident that this degree would lead to success and happiness. Confident, this means feeling sure about yourself and your abilities. But something was wrong. While Alex's classmates were getting promotions, starting their own businesses, and building exciting careers, Alex felt stuck. Every day was the same. Wake up, go to work, come home, watch TV, go to sleep. Promotions, these are advances to higher positions at work with more responsibility and money. Stuck, this means unable to move forward or make progress. Alex's job was boring and the salary was low. Alex lived paycheck to paycheck, never having enough money to save or invest. Relationships were difficult because Alex felt insecure and couldn't communicate well with others. Paycheck to paycheck, this means spending all your money as soon as you receive it with nothing left to save. Insecure, this means not feeling confident about yourself. One day, Alex's manager called a meeting. "I'm sorry," she said, "but we need to reduce our team. Alex, we're going to have to let you go." Alex was shocked. "But I do my job well. I never miss work." The manager sighed. "Alex, you do the minimum required. You haven't learned any new skills. You don't bring new ideas. In today's world, that's not enough." Minimum required, this means the least amount of work you must do to keep your job. That evening, Alex sat alone in the apartment, feeling lost and confused. For the first time, Alex realized that a university degree was just the beginning, not the end of education. Lost, here this means confused and not knowing what to do next. Alex thought about successful people and noticed something important. They never stopped learning. They read books, attended seminars, learned new skills, and constantly improved themselves. Seminars, these are educational meetings where people learn about specific topics. Constantly, this means all the time, without stopping. Maybe, Alex thought, the problem isn't that I'm not smart enough. Maybe the problem is that I stopped learning when I left school. Feeling desperate, Alex decided to visit Sam, an old family friend who had built a successful business from nothing. Sam was known for being wise and always willing to help young people. Desperate. This means feeling hopeless and willing to try anything. Wise. This means having good judgment and understanding about life. Sam, Alex said, I lost my job and I don't understand why my life isn't working. I studied hard in school. I got good grades. What am I doing wrong? Grades. These are marks or scores that show how well you did in school. Sam smiled kindly. Alex, let me ask you something. After you graduated 3 years ago, how many books have you read? Maybe 1 or 2? How many new skills have you learned? Well, none really. How much time do you spend each day learning something new? Alex felt embarrassed. I don't really have time. After work, I'm tired. I just want to relax. Embarrassed. This means feeling ashamed or uncomfortable about something. Sam nodded understandingly. Alex, I want to tell you a hard truth. The world doesn't care about your degree. The world cares about what value you can provide today, right now. Value. This means something useful or beneficial that you can offer. Most people stop learning when they finish school. They think education is like a vaccination. You get it once and you're protected forever. But that's not how life works. Vaccination. This is a medical treatment that protects you from disease. In today's world, if you're not growing, you're dying. If you're not learning, you're falling behind. The most successful people I know spend at least 1 hour every day educating themselves. Growing. Here, this means developing and improving yourself. Falling behind. This means not keeping up with others who are advancing. Sam leaned forward. Alex, I'm going to share with you the secret that changed my life. Educate yourself daily, or life will educate you through pain. If you're enjoying Alex's discovery so far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you can learn more English through stories with us. Sam explained that there are 10 essential areas where everyone should educate themselves continuously. He called these the 10 pillars of personal power. Essential. This means extremely important and necessary. Pillars. These are strong supports that hold up a building. Here, they represent important foundations for success. Pillar 1. Financial education. First, Sam said, you must learn how money works. Most people work for money their entire lives, but never learn how to make money work for them. Financial. This relates to money and managing money. Schools don't teach practical money skills, Sam explained. They don't teach you how to budget, invest, or build wealth. If you don't understand money, you'll always struggle financially. Budget. This means planning how to spend your money wisely. Invest. This means putting money into something that will grow in value. Wealth. This means having a lot of money and valuable possessions. Sam gave Alex homework. Spend 30 minutes every day learning about personal finance. Read books, watch educational videos, learn about investing. Start small, but start today. Personal finance. This means managing your own money and financial decisions. Pillar 2. Skill development. Second, Sam continued, you must constantly develop valuable skills. You don't get paid for your time, you get paid for the value you bring. Skill development. This means improving and learning new abilities. Ask yourself every day, what can I do today that I couldn't do yesterday? Learn digital skills, communication skills, problem-solving skills. Become so valuable that people need you. Digital skills. These are abilities related to using computers and technology. Problem-solving. This is the ability to find solutions to difficult situations.
Pillar 3. Mindset education. Third, train your mind to be strong. Most people fail not because they lack talent, but because they have weak mental habits. Learn how to stay positive under pressure. Learn how to overcome fear and doubt. Read books about psychology and personal development. Your mind is your most important tool. Psychology, this is the study of how the mind works. Personal development, this means improving yourself and your abilities. Pillar 5. Emotional intelligence. Fourth, learn to control your emotions. Many people destroy their careers and relationships because they never learned emotional self-control. Emotional intelligence, this is the ability to understand and manage your emotions and the emotions of others. Study how emotions work. Learn to pause before reacting. Practice staying calm under stress. This skill alone will set you apart from most people. Self-control, this means being able to control your behavior and emotions. Set you apart, this means make you different and better than others. Pillar 5. Understanding people. Fifth, learn how people really think and behave. Success in life requires working with others, and that means understanding human nature. Human nature, this is the basic way that people naturally think and behave. Study body language. Learn about motivation. Understand what drives people. The better you understand others, the better you can communicate, negotiate, and lead. Body language, this is communication through facial expressions, gestures, and posture. Negotiate, this means to discuss something to reach an agreement. Pillar 6. Digital literacy. Sixth, master technology before it replaces you. Every industry is becoming digital, and people who don't adapt will be left behind. Digital literacy. This means having the skills to use digital technology effectively. Adapt. This means to change in order to fit new conditions. Learn to use artificial intelligence. Understand social media. Master productivity software. Technology should be your tool, not your replacement. Artificial intelligence.
This is computer technology that can perform tasks that normally require human intelligence. Productivity software. These are computer programs that help you work more efficiently. Pillar 7. Self-awareness. Seventh, know yourself deeply. Most people live their entire lives without understanding their own strengths, weaknesses, and patterns. Self-awareness. This means understanding your own emotions, thoughts, and behaviors. Patterns. These are repeated ways of thinking or behaving. Journal about your thoughts and feelings. Reflect on your decisions. Understand why you do what you do. You can't improve what you don't understand. Journal. This means to write down your thoughts and experiences regularly. Reflect. This means to think carefully about something. Pillar 8. Market awareness. Eighth, understand what the world needs and wants. You might love painting, but if no one wants paintings, you'll struggle financially. Market awareness. This means understanding what products and services people want to buy. Study trends. Observe what people are willing to pay for. Understand supply and demand. Align your skills with market needs. Trends. These are general directions in which things are changing. Supply and demand. This is the relationship between how much of something is available and how much people want it. Align. This means to arrange things so they work well together. Pillar 9. Practical life skills. Ninth, learn the practical skills that schools never taught. Time management, habit formation, stress management, communication skills. Practical life skills. These are useful abilities you need for daily living and success. Habit formation. This is the process of creating regular, automatic behaviors. Learn how to set boundaries, how to say no, how to prioritize, how to handle conflict. These skills determine the quality of your life. Boundaries. These are limits you set to protect your time and energy. Prioritize. This means to decide what is most important and should be done first.
Pillar 10. Problem solving. Finally, become a problem solver. The world rewards people who can find solutions, not people who complain about problems. Problem solver. This is someone who finds solutions to difficult situations. When you face challenges, ask, "How can I solve this?" instead of, "Why is this happening to me?" Train yourself to think like an engineer, analytical, logical, solution-focused. Analytical. This means examining things carefully and logically. Solution-focused. This means concentrating on finding answers rather than dwelling on problems. Alex, Sam concluded, if you commit to learning something from each of these areas every day, your life will transform completely within 1 year. Imprised. This means feeling motivated and excited to do something. Inspired by Sam's wisdom, Alex decided to completely change the approach to life and learning. Inspired. This means feeling motivated and excited to do something. Alex created a daily learning schedule. Morning. Read about personal finance and investing. Lunch break. Watch videos about new skills or technology. Evening.
read books about psychology, emotional intelligence, or personal development. Before bed, journal and reflect on the day's lessons. The first week was difficult. Alex's brain felt tired from all the new information. It was tempting to skip the learning sessions and just watch TV instead. Tempting. This means attractive in a way that makes you want to do something, often something you shouldn't do. But Alex remembered Sam's warning. If you don't educate yourself, life will educate you through pain. Alex didn't want to experience the pain of being unprepared for life's challenges again.
Unprepared. This means not ready or equipped to handle something. By the second week, something interesting started happening. Alex began to see connections between different areas of learning. Understanding psychology helped with people skills. Learning about technology opened up new career possibilities. Connections, these are relationships or links between different things. After 1 month, Alex noticed significant changes. Better understanding of money led to smarter spending and the beginning of savings. New digital skills made Alex more valuable at temporary jobs. Improved emotional control led to better relationships with family and friends. Daily reading expanded vocabulary and communication abilities. Significant. This means important and noticeable. Temporary jobs. These are short-term work positions. After 3 months, Alex received a job offer from a company that had seen Alex's improved skills and positive attitude during a project interview. Job offer. This is when a company invites you to work for them. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more inspiring English learning stories.
1 year later, Alex's life was completely different. The daily habit of learning had created a compound effect of positive changes. Compound effect. This is when small changes build on each other to create big results over time. Career growth. Alex had been promoted twice at the new job and was earning 60% more than before. The combination of new skills and improved communication made Alex an invaluable team member. Invaluable. This means extremely useful and important. Financial stability. Thanks to financial education, Alex was now saving 20% of income and had started investing. The fear of money problems was gone. Financial stability. This means having enough money to live comfortably without worry. Personal relationships. Emotional intelligence training had dramatically improved Alex's relationships. Alex could now communicate clearly, resolve conflicts peacefully, and maintain healthy boundaries. Resolve conflicts. This means to solve disagreements between people. Maintain. This means to keep or continue something. Confidence and self-awareness. Daily journaling and self-reflection had given Alex deep understanding of personal strengths and areas for improvement. This self-knowledge led to better decisions and stronger confidence. Self-reflection. This means thinking carefully about your own thoughts and behaviors. Self-knowledge. This is understanding yourself deeply. Problem-solving abilities. When challenges arose, Alex no longer panicked or felt overwhelmed. Instead, Alex approached problems systematically, broke them down into manageable parts, and found creative solutions. Panicked. This means felt sudden, overwhelming fear. Systematically. This means in an organized, step-by-step way. Manageable. This means able to be handled or controlled. Most importantly, Alex had developed what Sam called learner's confidence, the knowledge that any new challenge could be overcome through education and practice. Learner's confidence. This is the belief that you can learn anything you need to know.
Alex's transformation was so remarkable that friends and colleagues began asking for advice. Alex realized that the gift Sam had given was too valuable to keep private. Remarkable, this means surprising and impressive. Colleagues, these are people you work with. Alex started a weekly learning group where people could share knowledge and support each other's growth. The group studied different topics each month and held discussions about practical applications. Applications, these are practical uses for knowledge or skills. The most important thing I learned, Alex would tell new group members, is that education never ends. School gives you the foundation, but real education happens every day for the rest of your life. Foundation. This is the basic support or starting point for something. Alex also learned that different people needed to focus on different areas of the 10 pillars. Some needed more financial education, others needed emotional intelligence training, and others needed to develop technical skills. Technical skills, these are specialized abilities related to specific tools or methods. The key, Alex explained, is to assess yourself honestly, identify your weakest areas, and commit to daily improvement. Even 15-30 minutes a day can transform your life if you're consistent. Assess. This means to evaluate or judge the quality of something. Consistent. This means doing something regularly without stopping. Alex's story spread throughout the community, inspiring others to take responsibility for their own education and growth. Take responsibility. This means to accept that you're in charge of something.
Today, Alex continues the daily learning practice that transformed everything. The routine has become as natural as brushing teeth or eating meals. Routine, this is a regular pattern of activities. Alex has learned that self-education is not a destination, but a journey. There will always be new skills to develop, new knowledge to acquire, and new challenges to overcome. Destination, this is the place you're trying to reach. Acquire, this means to gain or obtain something. The world continues to change rapidly, and Alex feels prepared for whatever comes next. Whether it's new technology, economic changes, or personal challenges, Alex has the confidence that comes from being a lifelong learner. Rapidly, this means very quickly. Lifelong learner, this is someone who continues learning throughout their entire life. Alex often reflects on that difficult day when losing the job felt like the end of the world. Now it's clear that losing that job was actually the beginning of a much better life. Reflects on, this means thinks back about something. Sometimes, Alex thinks, life has to break you down before it can build you up stronger. The key is to take responsibility for your own growth and never stop learning. Build you up. This means to make you stronger and better.
And that, my dear students, is the inspiring story of Alex and the transformative power of daily self-education. Let me summarize our story. Alex lost a job and felt lost in life, but discovered through mentor Sam that real education happens every day, not just in school. By committing to daily learning across 10 essential areas: financial education, skill development, mindset training, emotional intelligence, and others, Alex transformed from struggling and insecure to successful and confident. The key was consistency and taking personal responsibility for growth. Here are 5 key words to remember from today's story. Transform, to change completely, usually for the better. Consistent, doing something regularly without stopping. Self-awareness, understanding your own emotions, thoughts, and behaviors. Value, something useful or beneficial that you can offer. Lifelong learner, someone who continues learning throughout their entire life. Now, let me ask you, what area of your life would you most like to improve through daily learning? What skill or knowledge would make the biggest difference in your future? Remember, you don't need to change everything at once. Start with just 15 to 30 minutes of daily learning in one area that interests you most. Small, consistent efforts create remarkable transformations over time. Thank you for joining me on Alex's journey of transformation through learning. If you enjoyed this story about the power of self-education, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and tell me in the comments, what is one thing you want to learn more about? Until next time, remember Alex's discovery. Education never ends, and the most successful people in the world never stop being students. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep building the life you want. Your future self is counting on the learning you do today.